the sale of your current home with the purchase of your next one can feel incredibly stressful, especially here in the Northern Virginia area. And for many homeowners, this is the exact moment where hesitation will set in. Not because they don't want to move, but because they're unsure how to make the pieces line up. If that sounds familiar to you, you're in the right place. If you're selling one home to buy another, the biggest mistake I see is trying to solve everything at once, especially without clarity. So let's break this down into 3 practical and key points. In case we haven't met, I'm Tanya Blosser, a longtime resident and real estate agent here in the Northern Virginia market. And today I want to walk you through how move-up buyers can think about timing a sale and a purchase without panic, pressure, or trying to perfectly time the market, which is impossible. Instead, this is about understanding your options, your leverage, and how today's market can actually support your complex move. I've worked with many clients to do this very thing, from moving to find more space or less space, relocating into the area or out. The very first step truly is to understand your financial picture. This isn't about running numbers in your head or guessing what might work with online calculators. It's about sitting down with a veteran loan officer and understanding how you can structure the move. Can you purchase your next home first and then sell your current one? Or does selling first make more sense for you? Because frankly, there are loan programs designed specifically for move-up buyers, bridge loans, temporary buy-down options, recasting after closing, and other options that allow flexibility. But you don't know which ones apply until you actually have a conversation. And once you do, the entire process, I promise you, feels very different. You'll stop guessing and really you'll start planning. This step alone eliminates a huge amount of stress because now you're working from facts, not fear, and it gives you a framework. Second, let's talk about contingencies. Now, I realize that's a real estate word, but because there's a lot of confusion that live around it. In a truly frenzied market, home sale or settlement contingencies were often difficult to include. Sellers had the upper hand and buyers were expected to come in clean, fast, and flexible. That's no longer the case here in a lot of areas of Northern Virginia. Today's market allows for much more nuance. In specific situations, move-up buyers can include a home sale contingency or a home settlement contingency, depending upon how competitive the property is or how well the offer is structured. This means your purchase is tied to the successful sale or settlement of your current home, which is creating a much safer transition for many. Are contingencies accepted everywhere? No. Are they automatically rejected? Also no. This is where strategy really matters. It's about knowing when a contingency strengthens your position and when it limits it. It's about understanding the micro market you're buying in, the seller's priorities, and how to present your offer in a way that feels strong. This is not a one-size-fits-all decision, and anyone telling you otherwise isn't paying close enough attention to what is going on in our current market. Third, and this is the most important, I believe this current market is well positioned for move-up buyers. The frenzy years are behind us, prices have stabilized, inventory has increased, and buyers have more time to make decisions, and that's a really good thing. Thankfully, you can tour thoughtfully, you can pause, you can ask questions, and you're not making life-changing decisions in a 12-hour window. At the same time, homeowners should feel confident that the equity they've built into their home is still stable. I'm not seeing dramatic drops across Northern Virginia for prices. Instead, what we're seeing is a more balanced market where pricing is supported by real demand and not hype. That balance creates a lot of opportunity, especially for a move-up buyer. It allows you to sell with confidence and buy with clarity. It allows you to think strategically about timing instead of reacting emotionally. And for move-up buyers, that combination is really powerful. Now, does this mean the process is effortless? No, of course not. But it does mean it's manageable with the right plan and the right guidance. Having helped so many clients over my career, I'll help you think through how these two moves can work together to absorb the mental load, to bring you options, context, and support so decisions feel very manageable instead of overwhelming. If you're thinking about upgrading your space by selling your current home to buy your next one here in Northern Virginia, take a look below for my link to my personal calendar. Let's hop on a quick Zoom call and strategize your specific situation and your timing, your equity, and your options. As always, I'm Tanya Blosser, and this is Tanya's Take.